Alright, before I start this video off, let's face it, the Sonic fanbase is so damn split these days that there's no pleasing everybody. Like literally anything I possibly say in this video, there's gonna be at least a few people that think it's an awful idea. That being said, this is how I think Sonic Team could make a game worthy of the title Sonic Adventure 3, and make the most people happy. The craziest thing about this is there's already a Sonic game in existence that'd be the perfect game to use as a blueprint for Adventure 3, a game that pretty much every Sonic fan thinks is among the best in the series, if not the best in the series, and that game is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. In my opinion, Sonic 3 and Knuckles would be the perfect blueprint for making a great 3D Sonic game, so take Sonic 3 and Knuckles and combine it with some of the best gameplay from already existing 3D Sonic games. I can't think of many people that don't like Sonic's gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2, so the safest way to do this is to make Sonic play similarly to how he does in Adventure 2. So basically, the way to make an awesome 3D Sonic game worthy of the Adventure 3 titles, use Sonic 3 and Knuckles as a blueprint, like I said, and take the way Sonic plays in Adventure 2, combining it with a few of the elements that people really enjoyed in other 3D Sonic games, and basing the gameplay around that. Another staple of the Adventure titles is being able to play as multiple characters, but there's one big problem here. Sonic Team is obviously scared these days to let the player play as anyone else but Sonic himself. And honestly, I don't blame them. I can't tell you how many times I've read an article or watched a review talking about how much better the Sonic games would be if they just took out Sonic's friends and focused on Sonic's gameplay only. It's for this reason that I think that these days Sonic Team only lets us play as Sonic, which is kinda sad. So I'm not sure if Sonic Team has thought of this, but I actually see a really easy way around this problem that I think would make most people happy. Just once again use 3 and Knuckles as a blueprint. I know I sound like a broken record, but basically just have every character in the game play similar to Sonic, just like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Just have Tails and Knuckles or whoever else is playable play just like Sonic, maybe just slow them down slightly and give them a couple of their own abilities and alternate routes that only the specific character the player is playing as can take. And literally, I don't see how this gameplay style would fail, and I think it's the best way to make the most people happy. I also think this would shut people up giving Sonic games bad reviews mentioning how they don't want to play as Sonic's friends, because I don't think it's actually the friends themselves that people have the problem with. I think it's their gameplay styles and how different they play to Sonic. So that's pretty much my idea on how to make a great Sonic Adventure 3. I could end the video right here, but just for the fun of it, I will expand into some other things I think they could do with this. They could also give us a hero and a dark story, just like in Adventure 2. On the hero side, you play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, all playing similar to Sonic, of course. And on the dark side, you could play as characters that would make sense with Sonic's gameplay style, like Metal Sonic and Shadow. And if you really want to play as Eggman, I guess they could do something funny and like give Eggman some device that makes him play like Sonic also, that he made or something. With all of this being said, I wouldn't even mind if they added a couple new gameplay mechanics as long as they kept that core Sonic Adventure gameplay style intact. I mean, maybe in the levels you could have Sonic find a shield that allows him to temporarily boost like in the modern Sonic games, but only for a limited amount of time, of course. Or they could even add in some of the parkour elements from Lost World. The game does need a fairly complex story because I see that as a staple of the adventure games. Oh yeah, and most importantly, the game must have Crush 40. Okay, this really isn't the most important, but it kinda is. Anyways, that, my fellow Sonic fans, is how I think they could make a Sonic Adventure 3 that's a success, if it were ever made. Alright guys, that's all for now, and let me know in the comments below if you agree with me. And if you don't agree with me, let me know what your ideal Sonic Adventure 3 would be. If you like this video, make sure to comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for more random crap. Sonic Adventure 3, that's a dumb idea.